What's going on, guys? I'm coming at you. Haven't been on in the live session just because we've kind of been out this week doing some stuff on the spring break with family and things. But I wanted to do an update, global macro, and then a little bit of the trading I did on the mobile here in the euro. Just wanted to come at just do something real quick to kind of cover the markets. We'll just get right into it. I actually wanted to start. Let's start with the dollar and the euro. If we get that right, you're going to get a lot of other things right in markets. And I've been trading around, as you can see, we've kind of had this daily cycle flip back to the downside. So I had a small quarter short and been adding to it as you can see, this daily cycle's done a really good job here, right? So as that's swung back up here towards just in front of 115 3/4. Was a little bit heavier short, and now I've started to see it come out of that, and we've been trading it around intraday. So made some sales covered. I was a little bit more involved intraday there. But you can see this is how you can work the intermediate term. And then when day like today, when you have a downtrend, even if you're trading in the U.S. with and you're not allowed to do the hedge trades going both ways, if you get the day trade trend in the direction of your core short, and then you just come in here, treat it just like anything else in the model. I liked shorting here today with get a decent sized wall. As you guys know, right, in our wall concept, decent sized wall here. We bounced back up it. I don't have my zoom stuff out. Here's the wall, right? Pretty good 15-minute cycle back up. Sold into it. And then it's basically just covering. So staying core short. I think you do more of the same if this continues with the rest of this cycle. And then when I go to intermediate term trend, or sorry, we'll go to some of these other markets. The intermediate term on S&Ps, you still have a pretty good, I wouldn't say it's in a downtrend. Some of our trades, let me show you over here. Just kind of firming up to more of a sideways range trade over the intermediate term lately. Big picture, NASDAQ still strongest in addition to the S&P. And then you have the Russell as the weakest. So I'm okay with shorting the Russell like on a bounce this morning. Probably would have been good. And then buying a dip on the S&Ps is kind of how I play it. You can see we have the bands here. Moved to a new high. We had the most amount of selling on Friday that we've had in equities in a long time. But it was just an oversold, relieving bounce right at the bands. And then we made another lower high. So watch this pivot, 72.84 on NASDAQ futures and S&Ps. It's not quite 2,800, 27.85. You can see I was kind of drawn downtrend as far as the risk range there. The VIX made some sales. Some of you I talked to in the room did the same. So we were shorting UVXY, or coming out of the VIX at the top of the range up here. We had VIX calls. And now we've settled back. Not anywhere near the bottom of the range. This is like a 12 to 17 intermediate term range, or big picture range. So that was the right move to take some profits earlier in the week on the VIX, and or you could also set up short on UVXY because we like to fade these leveraged inverse ETFs. And when you're up at 46, I kind of expect this to be back to new lows in the low 30s. So I didn't signal that this week, but I did short more right into the bands. And that's kind of all that I did. If you guys are interested in the Forex stuff, I did put together a new link. I've been slowly working on a new app inside of a new membership area. Pull out, and maybe some of you are around for when we were using Symphony. But this is going to be kind of like River, except these guys got built-in charting. Some news wires. You can see Dow Jones, but this is a fintech solution that kind of mimics Bloomberg. And so I want to create another membership level for independent traders. We're going to just bring more features and benefits and add more value than just thinking around in the Riva room. But this link I'll put on the video. This is up now for you guys that want to get started in Forex. This is a course I did, 3-hour course. But the guys that have gone through this, and guys and gals, this lady's over in the UK that just sent me her stuff. She had like 50 grand in profit on one of her accounts. But some of my traders that went through this Forex course, I mean, this is what they're pulling out, and these are doesn't small lots. So this is a 15,000 lot, 50,000 lot, 20,000 lot. But the consistency is what's key here. You guys can see. So when you start to build in the cycles into how you work your size, that's the real key. So anyway, I put this course together. I know some of you were on the crypto team, and that market's been absolutely awful and dead. So I think this is a good solution for you. It's the next step in your trading. And you can see here when you start trading the bigger lots, 100,000 lots, 200,000 lots, you can put together some nice days. I did 4,300 there on that particular day. So anyway, the link's up. I'll try to hit some of you guys in the chat in the morning, but I'll be kind of largely out as far as the live room kind of the rest of the week. But yeah, that's it. Enjoy the rest of your evening.